Welcome again, and we're glad you're back with us today. Today, we're looking at a leadership trap that quietly reshapes workplace behavior. Let's start with our leading question. What if leaders reward output more than safe performance? When speed and results get recognized more than safe execution, workers notice the real scoreboard and they adjust so they can succeed. At first, it still looks fine because production is strong and deadlines are met. But underneath, shortcuts start to replace controls and risk starts to feel normal. Leaders rarely say this out loud, but the message shows up in what they praise, what they ignore, and what they incentivize. If safety is talked about but output is rewarded, behavior will follow the reward, not the slogan. This drift usually shows up as a risk amplification cycle. It does not create an incident overnight, but it increases exposure. And when exposure rises, the probability of failure rises with it. Workers start taking small shortcuts to keep output high, and those shortcuts quietly shrink the safety margin that was supposed to catch errors. Then the smaller margin turns routine variability into close calls. Near misses start showing up, and they often go unreported because stopping to report feels like slowing production. Each missed report removes a chance to correct the system, so the workplace keeps drifting until the first serious incident finally makes the risk visible. And the most dangerous part is how slow it feels, because organizations can mistake "nothing bad has happened yet" for "we are safe," even though the conditions for failure are already in place. Silence usually marks the beginning of this change. Workers cease reporting dangers when output is prioritized over the reward system. This doesn't eliminate hazards, but rather makes them unseen. Concerns about work slowdowns, pressure, or negative perception lead people to bypass reporting, resulting in unavoidable risks. Leaders subsequently lose their grasp of the current situation, leading to decisions based on incomplete data, which in turn elevates risk as genuine dangers go unnoticed. This also gives the impression of strong performance. While productivity is up and incidents are steady, these backward-looking metrics don't often flag shifts in culture until a major issue occurs. Praise for quick completion, even with bypassed controls, normalizes risky success and gradually degrades the system. Leadership must take intentional steps to rebalance it. Redefining success for leaders means incentivizing safe execution, like reporting hazards and using controls, even at the cost of slower production. Supervisors are crucial because their actions under pressure establish the actual standards employees adhere to. Here's some micro tips that can help. 1. Watch what you praise, because people follow the reward, not the slogan, so make sure safe execution gets recognized, just as visibly as fast output. 2. If hazard reports start dropping while work pressure rises, do not assume things are safer, because silence usually means problems are being worked around instead of reported. 3. Pay attention to near misses, because they are early warnings, and fixing small failures now prevents the big disruption later. 4. Ask not only did the job get done, but also how was it done, because behavior today becomes culture tomorrow. 5. When someone stops work for safety, back them publicly, because that moment tells everyone what really matters under pressure. And 6. Remember that safety and productivity are not enemies, because steady, controlled work prevents the disruptions that destroy performance in the long run. If you want OH&S support that closes the gap between work as imagined and work as done, and you want your safety rules to match how the job is actually performed, visit calgarysafetyconsultants.ca and reach out. We help you turn rule-to-reality conflict into practical alignment by getting out into the field, watching the work the way it truly happens, and identifying where procedures drift and why shortcuts become normal under real constraints. Then, we rebuild the system so it holds up in practice, which means we update hazard assessments, procedures, and critical controls so they are realistic enforceable, and trusted by the people doing the job. As a result, supervisors can verify controls during real work. Workers have clear expectations that make sense in the field, and your program manages risk proactively instead of reacting after something goes wrong.